Hello everybody, Jeff here. What I have here today, just got this from Amazon. This is the Behringer U-Control UCA 202 USB audio interface. And what I'm hoping I'll be able to do with this is hopefully I'll be able to record line in from my turntable onto the computer with this. Ever since I put Windows 7 on this computer, my line in on my sound card hasn't worked. I tried another sound card and I could get some sound through this line in on that, but it was very distorted. So I'm going to see how this works, and I'm hoping that I can use this with the laptop too. I haven't been able to make any vinyl videos or do any transferring of LPs to MP3s or records, any record to MP3, since I put Windows 7 on this computer. And that was probably about 8 or 9 months ago when I put it on here. So without further ado, we'll get this thing hooked up and see what happens. Okay, this is the unit. It has RCA input jacks, which will be connecting from the stereo. The output, you can either hook speakers to that or run it into an input to like a cassette deck or something. And there's the USB that it plugs in. Has a headphone jack. Volume control controls the headphone. You can turn it on, off, or the monitor off and on to monitor if you want. Also has an optical output, which I have no use for, so at least not at this time. So let's hook it up and see what happens. Okay, we got everything hooked up. We got the inputs hooked up, which are actually running from the line out of the equalizer here, which is the way I've always had it hooked up. And everything's plug and play. The software installs itself, except for I had to reboot the computer after when it was done. So, and we have Audacity queued up, which is what I've always used. And we have the Yes album here. Been wanting to rip some tracks from this one for a long time. I'm not going to make any videos on it or anything, but... So, without further ado, we'll start record and drop the needle on it. Whoops, I got to change this to phono on the JVC receiver there. Drop the needle. Might have to do some adjustments to the input here. Well, that's almost down almost all the way there. I put about right there, that looks good, which is 0.03. Okay, I'm going to stop this and play it back. Lift that up. Before I play it back, I got to switch this. Got the computer hooked to the video. So all my sound from the computer runs through this, and that's how I do my sound. My Panasonic receiver that I used to have bit the dust on me. I think it got zapped when I was messing around with doing rewiring and shutting the power off on the main breaker and turning it back on. I had the stereo turned on. I think I got a spike, so I had zapped that one out. But I got this one that I had. And, so let's see how this sounds. I'm going to turn this up a little bit. Well, the levels were a little bit high right here, so I got it adjusted. Seems like it might be a little bit distorted. I'll have to do some adjustments, but okay, now I think I'm going to try it out on a laptop. Okay, I had to do a little messing with the settings here. I'm actually recording the song right now to save to MP3. It wasn't, at first it wasn't recording in stereo, it was only recording one channel on both tracks. But I had to go into the settings, into the sound card, and adjust the input to stereo for the microphone input. So now it seems to be working good. So we're going to record the rest of this song and see if we can hook it up to the laptop. Okay, I've got it installed on my laptop now. This is also running Windows 7. I've had this laptop for about 3.5 years now. Still works great. And it seems to be working good. I already tested out all the settings, make sure they were all right. And right now I'm recording Starship Trooper. And I'm using my Good Techniques turntable now through the 1978 Techniques SA200. Which is so much better sound and amp. I don't need to run an equalizer with this. Sounds great. And this has also got a brand new stylus on it. So if I can make this work good, I'd probably do my needle drops with this, because that JVC receiver that I'm using in the other room, I'm getting some noise through the turntable input, some buzzing noise, so that's just temporary till I can find something else to use in there anyways. So I'm going to record this and save it as an MP3. Yes, that's a building wiring fault. That's because it's not grounded. It's plugged into that GFI outlet that I put in just after I bought the house. So I haven't had a chance to do any wiring lately, so been busy with new cars and stuff like that. So you have a good day, and we'll talk to you later. Goodbye.